What we do here is go back.
Hello everyone, this is the Bulldozer. Thank you for giving me your time and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you giving me your time. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozerGamN. You can see it there in your screen, also in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And with that green check mark right there, you can tell I am an epic partner. Here we go, folks. In this video here, I'm going to be talking about the spaceships and how OP they are. First example, right off the bat, take a look at this. This person, who knows how long they've been up in the top of the map, in the sky, whatever you want to call it, and you can't even see them to shoot them. All you can see is the beams that they're firing down. And this goes on for quite a while, actually, and I just have a small portion of this gameplay in here. Now, this person does go on to win the game. They actually come down, we're fighting, and they catch me as I'm reloading. You see, really, I have nothing for weapons. The purple AR is really the best thing I got. I don't usually use this kind of shotgun. Could not find anything, folks. It was just absolutely insane. It's like they've changed the drop of the weapons and stuff. It's been crazy. This is like, I want to say out of my last dozen games, probably four or five games maybe, has been this way, where good weapons are coming really hard to buy. It's almost like they're forcing you to get them from the vending machines. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about that? Even with the sniper rifle. That sniper rifle I found laying on the ground that was with a bunch of other loot, so my guess is the person got eliminated and they had the sniper rifle. So yeah, the last couple of times I've had the sniper rifle, I've actually had to get it out of the vending machine. But again, we're going to take a look here. Finally, you can see how high up this person is. And I'm going to show you exactly how OP this is, folks. I'm going to get in a spaceship here in a few minutes. The entire game, I'm going to stay in this spaceship. And I don't even know if I really have any weapons, to be honest with you. And I'm going to get a Victory Royale. Now, I don't normally get any spaceships and stuff, and that's going to be very telling from when I'm in the spaceship and I'm trying to fire the laser beam, or I guess it's laser rounds, whatever you want to call them. You know, it takes me, you know, probably half a dozen shots to figure out, okay, you kind of got to fire a little ahead or a little to the side of the player. Then after I do, I get like 4 shots back to back to back and just keep knocking the person out of the play area into the storm. And here's another situation where we are down to 3 players. Now, I'm expecting the other player to be either in this building, it's to my right, or in the dumpster. And you'll see the dumpster here in a second, because I actually started shooting the dumpster, destroy the dumpster, and they're not in there. And they come outside and I eliminate them. Then I start shooting the spaceship. This person in the spaceship, you can see they're not doing nothing. They're not even firing right now. They are clearly staying all the way up until it's them and one other person. And this is the same exact problems we had back with the helicopter when Fortnite had the helicopters in the game. And a lot of people absolutely hated it. Now, just so you know, some people might want to know, you know, why am I getting the supply drop? Well, this is another thing, folks. Here in the end game, if it's just you, say 1 or 2 other people, and you get that supply drop, you are giving away your position. Because what's going to happen when you pick up that supply drop? You search it. That blue square is going to go off the minimap, and they're going to know right away where you are at. Now, I know where the one person is. They're up in the spaceship. I don't know where the other one is. I have a good idea. And like I said, I think they're in the dumpster, and actually they wasn't. They was in that building, which, like I said, really only 2 places they could be, because everything else was out in the open. And you see, this person literally is not doing a thing. It's not until I start shooting at them that they start falling down. Now, again, I'm going to show you, I think it's 2 Victory Royales I get, and another one that I'll put in here someplace. It was in my one montage, or it might be in this upcoming montage, where these 2 people were fighting against each other in the spaceships, and they both crashed, and I got a Victory Royale because they both died. So again, the reason why I'm leaving all this little extra footage in here is just so you can see how long this person was up in the sky. So you can see I'm looking around, really the only place this person can be is either in the building where Remedy used to be last season, or in the dumpster that's outside the building. Now I don't know if that's a transport dumpster or if it's just a regular dumpster you can hide in, because actually I can safely say I've never jumped in there, so I don't know if it's a transport or just a hiding spot. So I'm just waiting for the storm to move in, looking at this guy. They're still all the way up as high as they can go. And tell me what you think. Do you like playing like that? You know, some people might say, well, it's no different than people hiding in bushes and stuff like that. Well, this is the thing. If you hide in a bush or something like that, it's easier for you to shoot somebody. See right here, I'm going to shoot the dumpster. And that's when this person here comes out. Switch over to my shotgun. I don't know why they backed up into the storm. That was a little strange. So see, again, this is one of the things. I don't build. I'm a non-builder. I use people's builds against them, and when they put that steps up, it just made it easy for me to walk around and get them. Now I'm gonna start shooting this person in the spaceship, and basically gonna force them to come down, because if they don't start coming down, then they're gonna fall out of the sky. And they hit the ground, and I start opening up on them. But again, you know, I just don't understand, you know, and one of the main problems you have with the spaceship, just so people understand where I'm coming from here, because I'm sure I might get some dislike on this video, and I could really care less, to be honest with you. You got a battery, and actually I'm going to show you something that happened while I was playing too. You got a battery, and if you run out of battery, you're going to fall out of the sky. You can simply land the spaceship, spacecraft, whatever you want to call it, let it recharge, and then go back up in the air. Now it won't restore the health or anything, but still, if your battery runs out, you'll fall out of the air. You'll fall to the ground. You got this person right here. It's in this box right here. So again, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not a builder. I use the environment. You know, situations like this. I know this person is going to come out. I can hear them in there. You can see they open up the door. See, and this is my logic behind that, folks. I've said this in numerous videos. I'm approaching 30 victory royales already this season. As a non-builder, I might want to add that. But this is the thing. If you take and build, as those pieces come together, what happens? It glows a real bright orange, which really gives your position away. If you got a big structure built, it shows the people that are trying to hunt you down, right, you know, not the exact spot, but you're somewhere in that area. So if you got a large structure built and you got a piece that goes orange, you know, it's giving away your position. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to build. I'm more of a stealthy player. I love sniper rifles. I'm glad sniper rifles are back. I had fun with the bows last season, and I've got quite a few victory royales this season with the final elimination shot being with the sniper rifle. Now you're going to see again that this person is up in the sky. You can see they're firing at me. Look how high up they are. They literally stay up there until it's just them and one other person left in the game. And look, and that's the other thing. Look how I'm hitting that, but I'm not getting no numbers or anything. Luckily, this person was able to land in the water. They still look like they still took some damage. It didn't take much to eliminate them. But again, it's just, you know, prime examples. You know, what they need to take and tweak these spaceships. Make the battery. If they make the battery go down faster, that would help. They won't be able to stay up as long, especially in the end game when the circles are getting smaller. It'll be harder for them to take and land and recharge the battery. So I'm going to show you. That's exactly what I do, folks. That's exactly what I do. And I play like somebody would play from start to finish using an aircraft. And actually, the location of the aircraft that I got in, right here, I stayed here for 10 minutes in the game because of where the circle was. Now you're going to see me go up. You see how I got the battery right here? You're going to see I'm gonna steal this the spaceship from somebody, and it might be the next clip. But when I get in it, I have no battery. So I don't know if it's bugged, if it's glitched, if it's because I took it from somebody. So I didn't know if it had unlimited battery, because if you're too high up and you're running out of battery, you're gonna fall. But as soon as I land and got out of it to recharge it, you can see it recharging, and when I got back in it, you can see the battery. So I don't know what that was about. But you can see right here, I'm going to stay up. Like I said, we're already 10 or 15 minutes into this game. And really, I have, you know, very limited weapons, nothing good. No sniper rifle, no rockets, no legendaries. I don't even think I have an epic, to be honest with you. I think it's just stuff that I found on the ground around that bridge. Just so if, you know, if I did have to come down, I would have, you know, something to defend myself with. And there's times I've seen people, I've watched the, you know, the spectating feature, and the people will have their spaceship all the way on top, and they'll be on one of these 4 circles that you can see right here, just dancing, emoting, just having a good old time. But that's fine, it's part of the game. But, you know, if you're going to do that, then that spaceship should be dropping, because you don't have control of the aircraft. And it doesn't. They're really going to have to do something to tweak this, because it's, I mean, I'm seeing so many victory royales with the use of the spaceship. It's just absolutely insane. And I remember back when we had the helicopters, and like I said, I can't remember what season it was. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 maybe. I know it wasn't 6. So it could have even been 3. Chapter 2, Season 3, we had the helicopters. So when we had Fort Tella, I think is what it was called. And a lot of people stopped playing Fortnite because of the fact of the helicopters. Because people would just take and get in them and go all the way up and stay and play for the end game. So again, you see, this is basically, the last 2 people you saw, this is basically what they did. They stay all the way up here, and they wait until there's 2 people left. Now you're going to see, it's going to be clearly that, you know, I have no clue on how to fire this laser, or whatever you want to call it, laser beam, to shoot the little burst out. And it takes me a few tries. Now see, my battery's about halfway down, so I'm simply going to go down, and I'm going to hop out of it, hide behind a barn, get right here by it, so if anybody starts shooting me, I can hop back in it, and you can see how it's recharging the battery. And it doesn't take long to recharge the battery. Maybe that's the other thing they can do too, is increase the amount of time it takes to recharge the battery. Because again, you're going to see, I know at least one clip, I might have 2 clips in this video. This video might be 15-20 minutes long. We're already at 7 minutes, so it might be a little over 20 minutes. But I know I got multiple clips of the end games. Like I said, and there was one clip where the 2 people was fighting and they both crashed, and I got a victory royale. Actually, I got that clip on the channel already. I'll put a link to it. If I don't have it in this video here, I'll put a link to it in the description, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And when they do fall, they do take damage. You know, a player will take damage, and sometimes they'll be eliminated. So I don't know if it's just a chance they take, but they definitely need to tweak these spaceships. You know, it needs to take longer to recharge that battery. Yeah, they have to find a fix for this, because this is just absolutely insane. Because as you're going to see here, you know, it's just me and 2 other people left. You're going to see here, when this other person gets eliminated and I start going down, that's when I start firing this laser beam, laser shots at this player. And it's really hard to defend that. How are you supposed to defend that? And especially if somebody knows what they're doing with the laser. Like I said, first few shots, you're going to see I clearly have no clue on, you know, how to properly aim this and stuff like that. But then you're going to see, once I figure it out, I think it's like 3 or 4 shots, I knock the person out of the play area into the storm. Then a few shots after that, I eliminate them for the win. And again, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know, do you like the spacecraft? Do you think they're overpowered? Do you think they need to be tweaked in a way? Or do you think they're absolutely fine and Fortnite shouldn't touch them? So again, you know, I didn't want to speed this portion of the clip up because I wanted you to see exactly how this pans out. And the other thing is, do you think there's too many of these aircraft, spaceships in the game? So my battery's about halfway. I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this here to the time the next person dies. I'll let you know how much of the clip I'm gonna cut out. Okay, I just cut out about 45 seconds. So see, now I'm starting to go down because there's only 2 people left. Now you can see that small crosshair, and it gives the impression that's where you're going to be firing at. So I'm just going to start lighting stuff up until I find out where this person is, and I see him right there. You can see I'm really doing nothing to him. My shots are way behind him. I hit him there. I hit him again and knock him into the storm. I'm going to hit him again, knock him into the storm again. I don't know if this shot gets him in the storm or not. No, he puts up some barrier. And then all you do is, you know, one shot and I destroy his entire build. And they're using bricks, not wood. Then he builds this structure and I just shoot to the right of the structure and get the elimination. To me, that is severely OP. Okay, now here's a clip where I take and steal the spaceship. Again, I left this little extra footage here so you can see this was not my spaceship, and actually you can see the person that's running to the spaceship next to the landing right there. See, they're coming back to the spaceship. I put a shot in them and just give myself enough time to get in their spaceship and take off. Now, see what I'm talking about? Notice how there's no battery here? Okay, and I thought, okay, you just saw, you know, those 3 burst reload. I thought, okay, maybe the battery will show up then. So is there actually a situation where you can be in this spaceship and the battery will not go down on you? That didn't sound right. But the battery won't deplete. Yeah, it really makes me wonder if there's not some kind of bug right here. Because it makes no sense. Every other time I've gotten in the spaceship, there's always been a battery here. But when this person landed, it, you know, it clearly did not take in when I got in, it did not have a battery. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to the tower. I'm just looking around, see if I can find anybody, you know, on the ground. I'm staying on the edge of the storm. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna land on top of the tower here. Now you do have to be careful when you do this because you will take and fall to your death. See right there, I landed right out there on the edge. So I'm gonna hit this chest right here. I'm just gonna put, you know, a barrier up here. That way, if somebody comes up, they have to take and remove it. Also, I got the Special Forces NPC. I'm gonna be doing a video about that too. Make sure you check that out. I'll go ahead and get rid of the peppers, so I can have 5 med kits. See, battery's full, 100%. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna sit right here. I've got everything blocked behind me, and I'm gonna put some more walls up here in a second. That way, anybody has to come up to me, I'll take it. You know, they have to come through that building. I'm gonna hear them. So, and unless somebody's in a tree or something on top of a hill, which I don't think they have a shot right here. Unless they're on top of the hill, they're not going to be able to pick me off from up here. So I'm just going to wait and see where our circle is going to move to. I can hear my NPC down there dancing, so I start emoting as well. Yeah, the NPCs are the perfect decoys, and again, I'll be working on that video probably next day or so. You know, last season, you know, I had 150 victory royales. I'm already closing on 30 this season, and we just had our first update. We're going to have our second update next week. I mean, so it's absolutely crazy. Today is the 16th. And I think what the new season came out on the 8th. So in 8 days, I've gotten almost 30 victory royales. Now I took off. So what I'm doing here now is I'm trying to get rid of all the trees and everything, places where people can hide. So the whole play field is opened up. Anybody builds anything, I can see it. Now doing something like this, I have absolutely no problem with. You know, I'm fairly low, easy to be shot at. Actually, I think somebody does end up shooting at me here in a minute. Yeah, right there. Just as I say that. But again, as the person shoots at me though, it takes and allows me to, fire on them. So I'm gonna go in and move in on them. And just unload these beams. Because I'm closer to the ground, I'm able to fire faster. And again, another spaceship victory royale. Now I promise you, after this video, I will not be getting no more victory royales in these. Like I said, I'd rather stay on the ground. One thing I would say that if you do come across a situation with a spaceship, if you've got steel, I'd probably use your steel and then your bricks, because they'll definitely take more of an impact than the wood will. Okay, and here's that clip I was telling you about. This is where the two spaceships are fighting up in the air. You can see the one picking up a rock right there. That's something else I've seen people do, is pick up like tankers and stuff and get kills with them like that. So I'm getting over here towards the edge of the storm, and I can see all these shots coming down, right? So I look up, and we got 2 people in spaceships, 3 people left in the game, so I'm the only one on the ground, and these 2 are just going to town, shooting at each other. And either they both run out of battery at the same time, or they both take each other out at the same time. But watch this, they both fall, land basically right on top of each other. And take a look at that, folks. Your victory royales do not get no easier than that. That is absolutely insane. So again, I've seen this numerous times. Like I said, I've seen as many. I don't know if you can only have 3 spaceships in the sky at one time. You've also got the spaceships with I don't know if they're IO guards or what they are actually right now, or aliens, or whoever they are. But I just personally think they need to tweak these spacecraft a little bit. Make the battery take a little longer to recharge. Also take and maybe even make the battery deplete a little faster when you're up there, especially if you're not moving. Maybe if you're moving or you're physically shooting, it'll make your battery last a little longer. But if you're just sitting there hovering, maybe after a while your spaceship starts to fall, or you have to physically hold it in place. So you have to hold that trigger to hold it in place. But you can see my victory royales right here. this gives you an idea on how I take in. I label everything. This is also how I have the files labeled on the computer. So this way, like if I go back right now and I look in, because I had 140 victory royales last season, which I set my record. The season before that was 59, and I almost beat that by 100. 19 short of beating that by 100. So I'll take in, I label the name of the skin that I'm using, the victory royale for that season, and the victory royale I have overall. It's like you've seen that one there, that victory royale right there was number 9 on the season, number 325 overall. And it was with, I just put tune there instead of doing 2 meow skills. I just do tune. I know it's the only skin I have that has tune on it. But again, that's how I take and I label my files. I spoke about my other victory royales. I've already got the videos 1 through 10, or victory royales 1 through 10 and 20 through, or excuse me, 11 through 20 on the channel. This is the first 10 victory royales. As you can tell, I absolutely love that meow skills skin, especially at night. It just looks so nice. The white lines you see, like the suspenders and stuff, looks absolutely sick. And here we start off with meow skills. Then we have it's like 4 of the Sunny victory royales. We have 2 of the Royal Mecha Cuddle Master, couple ninja, and we finished number 20 off with the meow skills, again the 2 meow skills. Now I'll put a link to this playlist in the description. Last season I used to take and I would add every video, and I had to go back and to every video uploaded and update it. This season I'm only going to put a link to the playlist. That way it makes the description a little more cleaner, because like I said, I had 140 victory royales last season, so that was 14 videos. Actually, I think only mine I uploaded 12 or 13, but because the new season kicked in. But there you go, folks. Again, tell me what you think. How do you like the spaceships? Do you think they're just fine? Are they OP'd, or do they need to be tweaked? This is the Bulldozer. If you found this video helpful, please like the button. If you learned something, a technique to use with the spaceships, and you're going to use it, let us know. Let me know. I'd be really curious to find out how people think about this, because again, it reminds me of the helicopter. The only difference between this and the helicopter is the helicopter didn't fire on you. This you can actually be eliminated with it, and which makes matters a whole lot worse. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. And I'm out of here.